Hi, energy. Time to get from alignment and see what's going on within the ethers on our Saturday. Um, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm up early. I'm recording in the 8:50 hour. Ooh, affinity of halfway of affinity. Ooh, lovely, lovely, lovely. And the date is the 16th. Self in the dark. Self is not fin to be in the dark because self about to figure out what's going on. But self is naturally in the dark for sure. And as I was getting the cards ready, these cards that came out, and I was like, oh, I'm going to speak on them. It's a pause break. You must choose places of work and positions that offer the greatest possibility for learning. Great job, defense. And seek a kind approach. And those are 4 cards, too. That could be a crossway energy, depending on the direction you go in, which is this energy. You must choose places of work and positions that offer the greatest possibility for learning. And right across from that says, great job, defense. And at the top, pause, break, and seek a call. Seek a kind approach. Yeah, pardon my projection today. I am a little sleepy, but I wanted to pull cards today, honestly. Felt the need to. I'm just sleepy. Honestly. But the show must go on, so I'm at it. I'm going to see what Zodiac is supporting this energy today. Then I'm going to hop over to the path. We're at on the path. Which I feel like it's concentration. Here's my concentration. Self, clarity, awareness. Like I don't want no blind spots. It's not the time for blind spots. The Zodiac is supporting my energy today. Leo, obvious energy. Followed up by me. Hi, self. Oh, an Aquarius. Ooh, how lovely. This obvious is coming through the air. I'm naturally going to receive information today. Lovely. One of those type of days. Self in the dark. That's the intriguing thing about darkness energy. That's actually like yesterday. I shared a little bit about it. I made a status about it, how I met somebody who was a believer of Christ. But he was afraid of me telling him his future. Like I told him I did cards. He was like, oh my God, hold on, you must be the devil. But you believe in an aspect that rise people up from the dead, like literally touches them and heal them. That's the most intriguingest part. And that's not looked at as like no demon. Like how the fuck did you do that? But me, the aspect that I even got to touch you and I can tell you what time it is, seems to scare people. That's an intriguing energy to me, honestly. What made me think about that? It's coming through the air. Oh, being in the dark. He was like, tell me the first line of the Bible. And I ain't gonna lie, I don't honestly know. I have read Genesis, honestly. And I always get stuck on Genesis because I had to actually realize a main theme aspect of first there was darkness and then there was light. This is like the definition of it. It was dark and then it's light. Like, how did you know that? I thought it was dark. Like, that's an intriguing energy. And that's what's coming through for me today for sure. Light. In the dark. It's solid. It's your family. It's a balance. Got a balance within the family. It's solid. Your values is headed to a balance in your family that's solid. And that's going with pause break. You must choose places of work and position that offer the greatest possibility for learning. And it's got the number 18 on it. So infinite energy. Ah, so much clarity. Jeez oh weezo. So jeez oh weezo. That's funny. Gemini energy. What Cancer energy? Naturally, this is like looking in the mirror energy. Like there's no blind spot. On top of this, the values that's actually headed to the balance. That's solid. And we are in Gemini season. Well, not metaphorically, but the way the planets transitioned over. And it's working on alignment of balance, resonating energies all together. And paired up in twos. This is all, I paired it up in three, but this base is literally a 2 base. And it's reflective. It's something just like you that you will flow with. With me doing this in 3, maybe that's the intriguing part. Honestly, that could be a lot of growth. That's beauty. That's paradise. Everybody in harmony. That's beautiful. That's the energy I always expect when I get married or just meeting people. Definitely who I'm balanced out with. The people that I should naturally run into that just bring growth because we all on the same page, same journey, same purpose. That's a beautiful energy. A first responsive inner light of a new start. That's beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Obvious energy. Obvious. Lovely. Tell me the first line of the Bible. Like, you totally missed what I said, sir. I work off energy before that book was written. Okay? Like, what the fuck are these? Energy. So who was the source that was telling Jesus? What do a burning bush mean to you? You know, that's an intriguing aspect when they always want to throw that book up. But it's just like, you don't even believe in the concept. Metaphorically, you're afraid of it. That's an intriguing energy that drives me crazy. I was so appalled. Because at first, honestly, from the jump, he wanted to talk to me. I sat next to him, he had his daughter with him. And he asked me if I was taken. I was like, yeah, I'm taken. I ain't looking. And he was like, oh, okay. I was like, you can follow me on social media. You know, I entertain you there for sure. I operate like a map. I do spiritual work. I can help you out. Then he wanted more details, which is like, that's good. That's what I expect from a person, you know, that I'm growing with. You figure that part out, because that part, let me get to that. It's the storyline would just made me be like, what? Because he is a believer. He's just afraid of what he believed in. That's the intriguing part. But, tell him to follow me on social media. I started telling him what I do, energy-wise. And he was like, oh, that's like God. And I'm just like, yeah, you have to be connected to that source to be able to do work like this. You should be able to do it too. And he was like, oh, no, that's the devil. I'm just like, oh, shit, Jesus. And it was on Sacrifice Day. The day of Saturday. This happened yesterday on Friday. A crossway energy. That's an intriguing part. And situations like that. Seek a kind approach. I'm thinking of I feel in my mind. Seek a kind approach. That's where I did. I always do, honestly. It's just, I keep running into these false flagging, believing people. It is so intriguing. It's like when it's go time, they just, what? Oh, I believe in that. Oh, that's not the same. What is your main root concept of what you believe in? It's spiritual. It's eternal. You don't see it, but you know it's happening. Maybe you might say it in the manifestation form. It's still the eternal side guiding you. That's an intriguing part. And it's all airwavely. Where's airwave? And airwave. Oh, look at me. Ha 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 ha. That's who I'm paired up with. Airwavely obvious. Obvious. Like the burning bush. Obvious. Which is the first response of it. Great job, defense. You know I'm on mine. You know I'm on it. You know I'm on it. It's just, if I was to give him the time of day, like literally, like, because really I ain't married. I ain't taken. I am interested in somebody, but I'm not taken. So I could have entertained him, but literally I didn't want to entertain him. He would never liked me anyway. Once he really figured out what the fuck I do, which is the best part of our growth. That's the intriguing part. The best part, get afraid of. Like, that's how we grow. That's how we grow. That ain't what you believe in. That's how you grow. You actually have it with you. And you're afraid of it. I thought about it afterwards. Like, goddamn. Now, what if I would have gave his ass my number, wasted my fucking time for somebody who looked at me like I'm the fucking devil when I'm really a fucking blessing? Got that shit just had me just like, when Facebook got that expression, I said, what's on your mind? Guess what I just ran into? Guess what I just ran into? An intriguing fucking believer of Christ. I had to say intriguing, not bad. I ain't really used a false flagger, which I wanted to. Just intriguing. Like, how do you believe in somebody touching somebody and healing them? Like, you sick, I'm touching you, I'm gonna heal you. I'm gonna touch you, your eyes coming open. You know, you can see clearly. I could breathe life into you and bring your ass back from the dead. I rose up from the fucking thing you believe in, rose up after 3 days after being dead. That don't seem like no demon or devil type shit. I think that belief, they operate as the devil and don't realize it. I think they consider that the devil and don't realize it. It's like a parent. You love them until they tell you no, and all of a sudden the devil or something evil. I think it's one of those concepts. Cause it's like all the puzzle pieces are the same until it's something that makes you uncomfortable. If it's like it's the same concept. That's the intriguing part. It's levels to the healing. Definitely when our gifts come from the Creator. There's nothing that we can do that the Creator can't do. That's the intriguing part that blows my mind. Path, right thought. Right thought. And wavy. It's a wavy energy too. Am I coming off wavy? I did give me some wavies. Got me some wavy. It's wavy too. The emotions are wavy. And the other one ain't got nothing to say. Let me show you. That's funny too. Where was that at? At the pause break and seek a kind approach. Wavy. And they get nothing to say. No expression. Don't know what the fuck to say. Question marks. Lots of questions. I felt that energy this morning too. Lots of questions. Like something that'd be so clear and could be so smooth somehow always come off so staticky. And it's mainly because people don't have authentic behavior. That's the intriguing part. It's like you can get what you want and more if you are honest. Authentic behavior, you'll be amazed what you can get or what people are okay with. That's the intriguing part. And if they're not, it's just like, shit. It's great to be true to yourself. There's something else out there like you who gonna flow just like you. That's what's supposed to happen. Where the mind be headed? Ooh, nice. And that's the growth too. Very nice. And it's right what? Right what? Right concentration. I knew it was concentration. That's perfect. That's perfect. And let's go with seek a kind approach. That's beautiful. Who's at the bottom? Mindfulness. Oh, right. It goes right back to the thought. We're presently at right thought. It goes right with mindfulness. It's whole. That's the Pisces energy. It's balanced. Either got the wrong way. It's gonna flow smoothly. And then top the path. On the payoff. On the start. Like just like in the beginning. Which I kinda wanna look it up now just because he brought it to my attention. It's like, you should know it. It's just I live it out. I don't need the book to tell me when I live it out. I live this life. I live it. That's the intriguing part. And every time I go to the Bible, well, I used to. I haven't been really using the Bible lately, honestly. But each time I open it up, just like I do my other book, I go straight to the message, right where I'm at. That's why I always know I'm aligned. Definitely when my energy is the energy that created it. That's my natural life. I always know where my stuff is at. And when I don't, it's like, what the fuck? Seriously, you should be able to go right to it. Let me go right to it. Queen of Cups. Haha, I know my goddamn structure. I know my structure. It's Queen of Cups. And I go with compassion. Compassion. That's an intriguing aspect, energy. Just for it to be the first word, compassion. I've been told lately a lot that I need to show compassion. And I swear I do. My whole purpose, for the most part, is to show compassion, to be understanding. Definitely because I've been there, done that. That's the intriguing part. Now, it's like, I want to say if I ain't been through something, it's hard to show compassion. But even on things I don't understand, I still show compassion. Because I don't understand it. Just like thinking of a way to express that. When you don't understand something, but you try to understand. Like you want to. You're not judging. You're taking it in. Like, the aspect of it won't put too much on you that you can't bear. Like I'm taking it that it's too much for you, but I don't mean I need to experience it. So I guess that's the type of compassion I give when I don't understand it. I ain't been through it, but I do try to understand, and I guess that's the way I show compassion, by attempting to understand. Honestly, I don't know if I could explain that. But intuition, emotional intelligence. The Queen of Cups is nourishing, empathetic, and deep in tune with her feelings. Super sensitive. So super sensitive. As always, honestly. As always. It's important to be around genuine people. And I've been having a hard time, honestly. I've been having a hard time. Some people say, think of a way to express this. When you don't like something, move yourself from it. That'll never heal anything. And sometimes you really can't. Like, you just can't up and move so quickly. Like, I'm in both of those situations. Really need to be where I'm at. But then again, not really. But metaphorically, honestly. But it's so chaotic. I ain't never argued so much in my goddamn life. And told to be calm so much in my goddamn life when I am naturally calm. That's why I'm like, I came up with a new term recently. When he said that shit to me, my mind did a whole backflip. Like, oh, hell no. This word gotta stop. You need to tell me to be inspiring. Fuck telling me to be calm, because calm, you don't recognize calmness when you're getting it. Tell me to be inspiring. Then I can strategize a little different and probably better for your comfortability. Speaking of compassion. Tell me to be inspiring. But he didn't want to do it. I'm like, this nigga is Satan. He gotta be Satan. He gotta be. Like, all the forms of growth cause total arguments. It's the most intriguingest thing ever. But for me, it's a coexisting aspect. Heaven and hell literally together. Like, real reality, we all together. You have to deal with it. Which I feel like I do a great job at it, but definitely within this energy of seeing where it's at. Sensitive, I ain't got time for that. I know I'm on thrive time, go time. That's why I feel really unbothered for the most part, honestly. It's just seeing like, oh, geez, sensitive. Deep in tune with her feelings and those of others. You're encouraged to trust your intuition, offer support to those in need. That's what I tried to do yesterday. That's the funny part. And it's like Spirit already told me he was coming. I shared something on, I think, all my platforms, honestly. I want to say Facebook. Because that's actually where I sent him to, where I wanted him to send him to, was to Facebook. I asked him to, I'm meeting somebody. Let me take a picture with you. He wanted to get to know me. I told him, I used a Nipsey Hussle intro for it. But it literally displayed as into, oh, he ain't really about that fucking life. He liked me. He want to take a picture with me, but at the end of the day, he like, oh shit, you the devil. In what form, sir? Even though I still shared it. A warm embrace. I shared that song for his ass. He was that energy. I'm trying to give you a warm embrace. You wanted me. I'm lovely. That's an intriguing part. People be thinking I'm such an evil person. Like, I don't do no bad work. Nothing I do is ever bad. Pure intentions that always come off so wrong. But it's like, that's the whole Jesus concept. Doing nothing but fucking right. And somehow totally hated for doing right. That's an intriguing energy, honestly, that I'm just getting sick of. It's like, this is ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. Emotional balance is the key. That's funny. That's the last sentence. Emotional balance is key. That's what I'm working on, honestly. I'm a person who can naturally heal a situation. I've done it. It takes some time. Like where I did the most workout was in Groveport, honestly, where we are good. We can laugh, kick it like nothing ever happened wrong. That's the same thing I'm gonna do to this situation, or at least attempting to do. But when you got a real Satan, it might just take a little longer. The other one, he ain't Satan. He just did some fucked up shit. That's it. That turned out really to be in a good growth form, intriguingly. Keeps me hella connected. It's a, you ate from me, now you fucking stuck. Bait car style. To know who you are is to know what you wish to do with your life. Help people, heal myself. I actually met somebody else yesterday. She told me my life path number, which was so great. Honestly, it came so handy, right on time. It came right on time. Which showed me like my whole day went the way it was supposed to go. That's the intriguing part. Like I knew yesterday I was waking up and getting my piercings back in. I missed my piercings. Now I just got to get my lip ring back in, but I missed my piercings. It's like a tribe not identifying. Where is your piercings? Where are they? Took them out for a while. They kept coming out. Like one of them kept coming out. I got tired of like spending all that money. These ain't cheap. This ain't cheap. And not that I don't mind. I ain't stingy with things that is meaningful to me like this, honestly. So I just let my face heal for a while, honestly. But this one came out recently, which is my most importantest one. Came out recently as I was wrestling. What was I doing wrestling? The person I share a home with wanted me to sleep in bed with him, and I wanted to sleep in the prayer area. And he didn't approve of me sleeping in the prayer area. He wanted me in bed with him so we could argue all fucking night. Turned into us wrestling. And my lip ring came out within that process, which is my today's ring. Oh my God. That's my today's ring. It's a Saturn energy. It loops right back around. It's a forever energy. Which even with him, the person I'm speaking on, we were supposed to be that concept, but it's intriguing sometimes. When you can want something so bad, just how I speak about the Holy Book sometime lately, definitely, how you can have whatever you want, like spirit is manifestation time. Well, it has been. I don't know if it's still like green light in that form. I get more clarity, but ask for what you want. The universe will give it to you. Ask for what you want, but you ask for something, or you think you want it, and then later on you realize like, oh shit, this would have been a disaster. I'm that energy. This would have been a disaster. To have a baby by this person, to actually think I want to marry this person, would have been a disaster. And it's like I had to see it would have been a disaster. Make my life a living hell. Intriguingly. And it's like, oh, hell no. Hell extra no. That's the intriguing part. But, made me think about that. Ask for what you want. Balance is the key. I don't really remember me to think about that, but what else does I need to know? To know who you are is to know what you wish to do with your life. So first response of inner light, enters in the dark concentration. Seek a kind approach, right thought. But yeah, just ask, make sure you, so that's why I got to get to know people. I just got to. And that's my main tug of war at the moment. Intriguing. I don't know if I should say that. I feel like a past tense, but it's just now starting to get better. That's why I'm still speaking on it in that form of a way. It's literally getting to know a person. Allowing myself to be fully honest and allowing them to be fully honest. With no judgment. That's the best part of a friend. A friendship. You should be able to do that. In a friendship. But even with that, it's come off like manipulation still. I still can't speak my full truth. Like, this is ridiculous. I ain't your mama, I ain't your wife. Even though if I was, those ones you definitely should be able to be honest with. Hey, what the hell? Which I know sometimes, honestly, sometimes it seems hard to do. Sometimes it do seem hard to do. Vulnerability sometimes is hard. I get it. I'm still working on it myself, but shit, I swear I've gotten better. I've gotten better. But I do understand it. Compassion. I understand it because I've been there. And sometimes I still have my moments where it's like, I think I'm just going to be quiet other than like swerve you around the block, if that makes sense. But even with that, that's not me being true to myself. It's not me being true to myself. Why the fuck do I got to shut the fuck up to protect your feelings? That don't make sense. Still got my own work to do. Still healing. Still healing. Feel like a dream. Ooh. There's some ghosting energy. I pretty much did that yesterday for the most part. That's my natural lifestyle. That's why I like entertaining people like on social media when I meet them. Because literally that's the map for them. How I could be like a ghost. Like, how did you know that? Or things like that. Or my life is just inspiring, honestly. I tell you no lie. Where they literally would think I'm talking about their asses. That's the inspiring part. That one took me a long time to understand, honestly. I actually just said that this morning. Realizing the person that I was dating, who I stay with, loves operating like me. That's the most intriguing shit ever. Which is good. It made me feel like a mommy who did a good job. It's just, he don't know his own identity. Because if I was to tell him that, like what I do, he don't ever say, no, I'm not. I don't know his actual personality. He get inspired by people and display their behavior. It's an intriguing aspect, honestly. That is good, it's growth, you get inspired, but it's just something that I personally have learned to get comfortable with because it's like, what is your actual personality? Which I actually learned his personality ain't too good. Honestly. Miserable. He need to work a lot to distract himself. Outside of work, he don't know what the fuck to do with himself. Blind spot. Stop rushing. And let's go with concentration. Embrace. What rushing in? Let's go back to the book. I see rhythm over there catching my attention too. What rushing? I just got told that today too. Stop rushing. Slow and steady. I was like, we can go to the courthouse and get married. Not like I'm trying to get married tomorrow, just in general. Like, if you know me, which, if you know me, but if you don't, I'm going to explain, elaborate. I don't want a big wedding. It don't make sense. I'm not feeding nobody at my wedding or nothing. They coming to see me like it's a fashion show. Watch me do my vows. Just see me in like a joyous, happy mode that I am really in. Get baptized and then they leaving and I'm leaving. It's simple. Like, I don't understand how people spend all that fucking money on a wedding just to please other people. Like, if my wedding was to be big, I ain't paying for nothing. What the fuck? I ain't paying for nothing. That what makes, it's my fucking day. It's our day, metaphorically, me and my person, which is my day. And I'm spending all this fucking money just to please you guys who ain't even really happy for us. That's the intriguing part, which hopefully everybody I invite, I should actually say everybody who will be invited to my wedding is going to want to see me happy because they happy. I actually said that to somebody. I said it to the person I just was dating who I stay here with. I was like, if I marry somebody else, will you be my best man? You know, will you be there to support me? You love me. You should want to see me happy no matter if it's not with you or not. You know, he was like, no. What the fuck? Then you don't want me happy. You don't love me. Because if somebody else making me happy, you should be happy that I'm happy. That's all that should fucking matter. That's the intriguing part. I was dead ass serious. Like, I hopped up real close and I was like, so if I marry somebody else, actually, I told him who. I said, so if I marry Omar, you gonna be the best man? He was like, no. I'm like, what the fuck? That don't make no sense. And I only say best man just because he helped the process of my growth. I would like the type of people to be my best people because they helped on this process to me to get to my happiness. It just makes sense. Same thing with Donald. I'm gonna be his best woman, best person. Whoever the fuck he married, for sure. We already talked about it. And he was okay with it. And it took him a long time for that one, honestly. That's why I said it took time. This took years for us to be on that type of level where we can joke like that or have authentic behavior like that. Because he is somebody who really cares for me, honestly. That he does. It's just, it got real stagnant. It got real static. But it never really changed too much when it comes to literally us. That's one thing I respect about him. Because he always treated me good. No matter what happened on the outside of myself, metaphorically, he always treated me good. And that's why I always show him respect still. Because, like, Judgment Day, individual Judgment Day, what could I say? Other than he treated me very well. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. These are all cups so far. These are all cups. These are all cups. Structures on structures. And it enters in the dark. Okay, these are all cups. Creativity. And once again, intuition. Trust what you are receiving. Trust what you are receiving. Whether you're getting it through a person like me, you just receive it like in a Buddha form, like meditation style, through the radio, on TV. Because there's tons of way messages come through. You have to trust it though. But intuition, normally you just naturally know it. But there is levels to how you can get clarity. That's the examples I gave of clarity. Like through the radio. Trust what you're feeling. Trust that message is literally for you. And you have to understand, everything coming through ain't always so pleasant. That's the aspect of energy. They're like, don't think negative thoughts. Sometimes you have to, because that's really what the fuck is going on. You're not delusional. That energy drives me crazy. And they'd be like, don't think negative thoughts. Why are you thinking that? Because that's what the fuck is going on. That's somebody. I didn't even finish mentioning her, did I? The person who told me about my life path yesterday. Forgot to mention her, but I'm gonna get back to her. Something else I want to say, but I kind of forgot thinking about. I forgot to finish what I was saying about her. Awkward moment. Intuition. And it, creativity, intuition, and emotional openness. The Page of Cups signals new emotional. What? Signals new emotional of creativity, beginnings. Oh, no, hold on. That don't sound right. Creativity, intuition, and emotional openness. The Page of Cups signals new emotional or creative beginnings. There we go. Creative beginnings. That's what I've been doing. Oh, I've been so crafty. I've been so crafty in the best way possible. That's how I know I'm blooming in such a good way. Like, I'm really at peace within myself, honestly. I always am, but like literally, with a couple of little drip drops of spice of just feeling loved, honestly. With a couple of drip drops of feeling loved. You just naturally have no choice. When you have support, oh, you thrive, for sure. And that's the energy I've been in, for sure. And it got me just glowing very, very beautifully. Like, love looked good on me. Love looked good on me, for sure. And I want to say, even pain looked good on me, intriguingly. Which that's not a bad thing, metaphorically, but when I be going through it, nobody ever recognized it. That's the intriguing part. I remember when I really, really needed help, but I had nowhere to go, and I was asking people for help. They're like, you don't look like it. I can't help it. I'm a naturally attractive person, yo. I can throw anything on and just look good as fuck. I am going through it, though. That's the intriguing part, when people just always think that I'm good. But metaphorically, I am. I always am. That's the intriguing part. That's the extra intriguing part. New emotion or creative beginning. It encourages you to explore your feelings, trust your intuition, Intuition keep coming out. Intuition keep catching my attention. It's so important to trust what you are feeling. It's definitely balanced. It ain't even two perspectives. This is literally balanced out in the dark. With Sagittarius energy, it's a natural energy. It's coming straight to you. Encourage you to explore your feelings, trust your intuition, embrace childlike curiosity. It also, I said it also, it often leads to arrival of new love or inspiration. That's the arrow. That's the arrow. You have new creativity, new love, new ideas. It's a new start. That's so great. Anything else I need to know? Yeah, part of me is just, as I told you, I just woke up. And my mind is in a lot of places, honestly. Not in a bad way, just in a lot of places. What's a lot of places? Pretty much, I did a lot of explaining already, honestly. Of it, it's just, I did a lot of explaining of it already. I want to see what universal law supporting this energy. I feel the need to mention that too, because I might got little eyes, and no, I'm not high. No, I'm not high. I haven't been smoking no weed. I got a vape. I'm back vaping. I went and got me a vape yesterday. I got me a Nightcrawler one. It is so lovely. I had it before. I haven't been vaping. I told you guys I've been smoking cigarettes, which has been lovely. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was a smoking cigarette machine, like a true expert. Like a true expert. Honestly, it's just the spirit I was dealing with. For sure, I love cigarettes. Always the audacity of you to bring me a vape, which lets me know that's an original form. I even tried to buy a vape while I was smoking cigarettes, because I gotten used to the smell of cigarettes, honestly, I have. But I normally be the one be like, I do not like the smell of cigarettes. This is ridiculous. So I was like, I'm going to get me a vape. Spirit was like, the audacity of you. The audacity of you. The audacity. They did not like cigarettes. I mean, did not like vapes, pardon me. I did not like cigarettes, but I don't mind now, but I don't think I'll be going back to cigarettes. I don't. But I won't say don't quote me for it, but I don't think I will. Because my normal behavior is vape. I'm a vape machine. For sure. Which they say is not good for you. Me being so stressed ain't good for me either. You know, life ain't always so, I wouldn't say not so good for you, but it is. It is. It's just, I don't know how to mention it. I feel like I ain't even gotta justify it. It's just what I like, what I prefer, what I do. It's like, you don't have to. That's the intriguing part about me. It made me think of like being an adult, like when I was younger, and they'd be like, don't do certain things around the kids because you're a bad influence. It always make me seem like there's things that I can't do because I'm being a bad influence to other people. But it's just like, nobody told them to be fucking puppets. And somebody should have told their asses not to be a puppet. Like, that's the intriguing part. That's the part about embracing self fully. I can't be my full self because it's somebody else, of what they trying to put me on the pedestal of what I'm supposed to be fucking doing. Because other people going to observe me a certain type of way. Like, that shit gonna be ridiculous, honestly. Which I don't really think about it too much no more, honestly. But pretty sure that behavior gonna be coming definitely with me sharing it. It's just, it is what it is. This gonna kill you. I'm already clocked in on the eternal side. I'm already there. I'm already there. And when I get there, I'm still gonna be here. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Everybody already got a fucking blueprint. That's the intriguing part. It's just a tribe form. How did you get here, tribe? That's all the fuck that shit is. You be driving me crazy sometimes. How the fuck did you get here, tribe? It make me think of Beetlejuice, honestly. I hate to chuckle, but it make me think of Beetlejuice. And I see when they were all gathered at that place, you can still see people in the form that they left out. Like, how did you get here? Car accident? Smoking? Sex? STD? How did you get here? Just like tattoos. How you get here? It's a way you supposed to came. It's a way you supposed to came. And that's all the universal laws. It's a way you supposed to came. And that's use your senses too. Seek a kind approach. Stop rushing. Universal laws. And I'm shuffling again. Why am I shuffling again? Law of placement. Law of vibration. Law of energy. Your focus. It's all energy based and where you're focused at. It's complements of law of placement. Today I decided to record in transformation energy. Bathroom, restroom. There's a lot of terms for this aspect, honestly. But for me, it's a transformation. A lot of things happen. Honestly. And that's the day. That's the day, Jesus. That's the day. Look at it. A 1 and a 6. That's the day. Law of placement. How funny perfect. Stop rushing. That is perfect. Today is the key. Energy-wise in your focus. And it's going with stop rushing. What was it followed up by? Blind spot. Action. And the law of correspondence. And then the law of divine oneness is in reverse. Ah, spirit. What is that about? Another blind spot. The law of attraction. Ah. What is spirit up to? What are you up to, spirit? What are you up to? The law of action, the law of correspondence, the law of divine oneness in reverse, followed by the law of attraction, the law of relativity, and the law of rhythm, the law of gender. Then the law of compensation is in reverse. Ah, still will come through. That's the energy I talked about so much that people don't understand. Definitely for a person like me, I naturally know what I will create. And anytime my partner that I'm with releases sperm, it comes straight to me, no matter what. That's an intriguing energy. It comes right back. The law of compensation in reverse. Is it random? And the law of relativity. That's funny. It's not funny, but it's funny to me, but in a different aspect, it can cause a lot of problems and confusion, honestly. Because it's still growth. It's building for me on the eternal side. I do medium energy, beginning in the end. The mind's coming right back to me. I want to say awkward moment, but not awkward. It's the law of correspondence, how you respond back to that. That was stupid, bait card. But thank you for some extra energy, obviously. Awareness of the laws, the bait card. It's like in the beginning, doing something wrong and then hiding. Like, what the fuck? It's a bait card. You can actually get stuck and busted. Hardship often prepare ordinary people for their destiny. feel like that's clarity. And that's what I mean where it could be a problem. Definitely when it goes to transferring of energies. Luckily me, I'm built solid. It took me a long time to get this way, honestly. Or you won't be able to control, I want to say, your personality. Because you're mixed with something. It's like that culty energy. That's why I believe in it. I want to say yeah, choose my words very wisely at the moment. Gotta choose my words very wisely at the moment. It's something that I actually wanted for the longest, is a polygamy concept, honestly. I believe it could be a lot of growth in it. Definitely when everybody is in tune with their gifts and we can thrive off of it. But I haven't met nobody of that aspect. They all might be about it, like just like the believer of Christ, Jesus. Really not really about it at the end of the day. Just like the idea. That's why I was like, I don't know if I even still want that, honestly. Because I understand the actual part of having a person and how we can thrive with just us two, honestly, and maybe having fun occasionally with others, but I don't know if I still want that, honestly. Just because I've seen too many times it done the wrong way. And maybe that's the whole thing with me, honestly. Is seeing something and thinking that it's okay because somebody else doing it. Like, I want that, that seemed cool. Because when I first started, like, oh my God, this is amazing. That's be so much growth in it. That's a family right there. That's community. That's great. Everybody treating each other like lovers, friends, cousins, because they all that, like. But when I actually talk to them, they normally ain't happy. They're not content. They doing it because my partner wanted this, or I want to please my partner. And it's like, no. Did you want to please yourself? Are you attracted to this person too? No? Not really? Oh, this is ridiculous. This selling energy is fucking ridiculous. It remind me of kids. Having to hide and sneak around and shit. That shit drive me crazy. It drive me crazy. But yeah, that's what made me get turned off from that. It's like, hey, this ain't really what I thought it was. Because I have not seen nobody open about it. There's always still somebody's fucking feelings is getting hurt because it's not a full understanding. Or they doing it because they just settling. My person wanted, so I'm going to do it. What do you want? Just to make your person happy? If that works for you, it works for you. But if you don't want this person too, like you're not attracted to them too, like this is my lover too, this is my sister, this is my brother too, or however, cousin too. Because, if you're all mingling like that shit, you got to treat them like that. That's what when I'm using those terms, like sister, brother, you have to treat that relationship like that. The same way you would treat your family, and hopefully you treat them good. That's the type of support you're supposed to have. It's supposed to come off like a sister. Like, if I need something, I can come and hug on you and tell you some things. Just an example too on top of that. But nowadays, I'm just like, fuck this. I'm too great for this. My minds, they gonna have a full-blown understanding for sure. From the jump, not no later on. It's like, oh. No, from the jump. If you had authentic behavior, you would have let me know I got a big appetite. And I'm like, oh shit, me too. If it's time to start having bonuses, let me know and I'll let you fucking know. That's why I said occasionally, But my mindset ain't really there no more on that because I got turned off. It's like once you get turned off, you just fucking turned off of the idea. Devote time to experiences in life that bring you deep personal pleasure and satisfaction. That brings you satisfaction. Me, what brings me satisfaction? Great conversations. I love my mentor. My mentor is so amazing. I love people who can nourish my mentor in the most delightfulest way. That brings me satisfaction and pleasure at the same time because it thrives me. I just mentioned that yesterday. I wasn't recording. I pretty much was talking to spirit, radio style. Satisfaction. I kind of just forgot what I was about to say. Awkward moment. What were you talking about? What was I talking about yesterday? I honestly don't remember. Oh, another card. Let's go to a different deck. Cosmos. Bring me some highlights and clarity, please. Awareness of the laws. And it's your structure and oneness. This is an energy. You can't step outside of it. It is too balanced. That's an intriguing energy, honestly, about situations like this. When you actually have a balance. Whether it's in a job, relationship status. The things that get drawn to you, like the temptations that get drawn to you, not to react on them. It's really, really important. It destroys it. Even though it seems like an obvious concept, it's just... I guess it just shows you, do you actually have what you want? I think that's all that symbol's out to be, honestly, but even for me, like Donald, if I was to get back with him, it would make a little sense, honestly. Just because we had time to get out and explore. Definitely a person like me, he already was exploring for the most part, but I only was with him since I was like 19 years old. I'm 36 now, and we stopped talking like when I was in my 20s, like 26. Sometimes it is good to step out so you can learn I don't know if I should use the word step out. Separate and learn yourself more. If you can't learn with that person, you might have to separate just to learn yourself and then go back to that person. I was getting that. What was I getting at, Jesus? Oh, it shows you that you're not with the right person. If you have a super solid structure like this Gemini energy is, where it's balanced, you have what you want, whether it's career, job, and then something else comes along that maybe seems shiny or nice or what you thought you would have wanted before you got what you wanted, and you leave it or separate from it or something of that nature, it really wasn't it. Or you just let temptation get the best of you. Eight of Swords. And this is reflective energy. Let me show you this image. Look at it. So you can see good. And this is blindfolded too. Blindfolded, looking in water in the reflective, trying to see something but you're blind. And it's an infinite energy too. It's funny because this is the card energy we're in, Leo season. Right behind you is the sun, but you're not even looking at the sun. You're blindfolded and you're looking in water at something that you're trying to see, but you can't see nothing because you're blind. I wonder if that's like an action. I'm gonna get more clarity for that. Because just like this energy in the dark, today is self in the dark, blindfolded, but are you actually blindfolded? Can you actually see? Do you actually see what you see? Let me get more clarity for that. Who is that? Who opened it? Seek a kind approach. Hardship often prepare ordinary people for their destiny. You probably definitely do see it. Think that you're blind, but you're not blind. You're not blind. You see clearly. You see clearly. Your values is literally headed to you. And it's the sun. The sun supporting you. Obvious energy. Which is that I am energy. And And intriguingly, just how I explained about you get to that destination of a balance, look at all those obstacles around you. And those are all sorts. Those all could be things that you wanted or want. Distractions for sure. Oh my God, is it thundering? How perfect. I had to go vape in a minute. That's my favorite weather. Lightning and thunder. Oh my God. Oh my God. Or is somebody making noise? That's where I heard thunder. That's super great. And 10, you balanced. Hella balanced. Hella balanced. Hella balanced. Look at this image. Now you're sitting. You seen something? Thought you were blinded, but now you're sitting and all that light is around you. In the beginning, it was dark and then there was light. Clear prime example for extra short. Even with me, first, you're blindfolded. You're looking at something, but you're blindfolded. How are you going to see anything? You're not blinded. You see clearly. I actually just did an actual translation of that recently. This past week, I went out to Groveport and I went out to the pond where I buried my snake, Watershine. And the water was so clear. It was clear, which means, oh shit, everything is clear right now. It's clear. And look at this. Look at this. That's a big, extreme, beautiful difference. Those are all obstacles and distractions. That's all light now. You're surrounded by light. Even the ground is lit up. Even the sun is down here with you. Which said your guidance is headed right to you. It's with you. Which is that first response of that inner light is with you. What else was that? What energy was? Let me fix these cards. That just made me so happy. Oh my God. It's with you. That is so perfect. Stop rushing. New start, Capricorn, Earth base. That is 2 Earth bases, Virgo and Capricorn together. It's inner light. You are your guidance. They're with. That's a beautiful energy. That's a beautiful energy. I should stop saying you, me. I know I am honest. That's why I'm at peace. It's just. That is so beautiful. Definitely with knowing that these are my always goes tos. Virgo, my first responder. Capricorn always a support new start for me. And it's all inner light. I want to give an example. But I don't know if that's a good enough example. It's not literally be like Christ type of energy. I translated this yesterday in the acehood aspect. It's within you. It's not on the outside. It's within you. Spirit is with you. That's an intriguing energy, honestly. That's an intriguing energy. That's something I say all the time. That's a good example. Something I say all the time. I go to where the word is at, but the word is within me. I follow the guidance. I listen to the guidance. It's within me. That's an intriguing energy. I think people literally forget like the starting point. Like, who sent you here? You already connected to it. Which I actually learned that energy just by my most recent pregnancy I had. Realizing I was already connected with that energy and realizing that energy is connected with another energy that's sent here. That's an intriguing energy, honestly. And the levels to have me on was amazing, honestly. Mainly because didn't play disrespect. Disrespect is never on the menu. And that's the intriguing part about this, is it remind me of my mom in an intensified way. When, how I would have been toward my child. Like how the father wouldn't have liked the child because the child is outspoken. Will tell you about yourself. Won't have you go in the wrong direction or looking crazy. Gonna tell you. Didn't like that behavior. And was supposed to like that behavior. That's the intriguing part about that energy. And it was happening so quickly within just the first trimester. That's a hell of an awareness of a connection. So early. On top of that, I already knew what. That's the intriguing part. Like, months and months ahead, maybe a year ahead. Oh, this one pops off. At least that's the way I was expressing it. Like, don't play disrespect. We'll put a person in their place real fucking quick. And her own father will put his ass in the right fucking place. Definitely when his attention is somewhere else. You're supposed to be focusing on us and you think everything else is more fucking important. Did not like that energy. That they will bump heads all the fucking time. And normally do, honestly. Even with still back on the eternal side. When operate, when pull up, I know she pulls through. He don't like it. Too outspoken. Firm. But let me think about that energy. Already connected in the womb, that spirit, that guidance, that source. It's like a planet form. Where did that energy come from? You should already be connected with it. Like, how did that connection ever leave? How did you think you have to go to outside sources other than yourself? Because it's already in you. It guides you naturally. That's an intriguing energy, honestly. It's beautiful. It's just... Hope I explained it good, clearly enough, honestly. But I experienced it, honestly. First trimester. Early, just a couple of weeks on top of that. I don't think I made it past 13 weeks. And already was tapped in and she was showing the fuck out for sure. In the best way. I just didn't understand it, honestly. Well, I did. It's just, even now, the same way I was then when I was saying it, like, certain things I think is totally irrelevant. But in this aspect, it made sense. It's just like, we need help. Why do you think they need more help in Africa? Why'd you get me pregnant if you don't want to help me? It didn't make sense. It just didn't make sense. And not that I was just needing things. It's like, focus on us. I grow with my family. You ain't even got to do too much work. I can build us. That's the whole purpose. Do not envy those who seem to be naturally gifted. It is often a curse. There's no cutting corners with excellentness. Blind spot. Be strong and firm. And conflict is up under that. Followed up by who? Followed up by who? A blind spot. Conflict. Followed up by blind spot. You learn the value of discipline. Conflict is coming because you are learning the value of discipline. I feel like that goes right back to what I said to her and said. When you have what you need, you're balanced. Do you let distractions come? It's like some things that be so obvious and recognized. Just like in the Bible, how I always explain about Abraham and his wife. Told he can have kids. How people follow that and fall into the same pothole other than realizing I have what I need. If I'm told I can do this, it can go exact way. I don't have to go out to outside resources to get it done. That energy. Like, I feel like I want to give an example. I've been to that aspect when being single forever. You know, you single for like the longest time. You start dating somebody. All of a sudden, it seems like everybody wants you. Past calling back. You run into people that you know you were interested in or talked to at some point in time. How do you deal with that? And on this, it's coming with some conflict. Probably because what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Mastery. But you learn about the value of discipline as to why you don't do that. Personal. My personal catching my attention. Calmness in the AM and freedom in the PM. And that's a crossway too. I feel like yesterday energy. Calmness is raining hard. I wonder if you can hear that. Can you hear that? That sounds so pleasant. I just can't wait to go vape and put my little feet up. That's really relaxing. Now I just want to be held in hugs and kissed on. That'd be so great. Listen, this is that type of vibe. When I get into this type of energy, it's a great time to manifest for sure. But do not envy those who seem to be naturally gifted. It is often a curse. You just never know why a person is doing what they're doing. I mentioned this energy recently. And I kind of did today too within this translation. Wanting something or idolizing somebody because you like the way they look or the job they have, and then if you were to get it, you wouldn't want it. The sacrifices that they are making, whether they want to or not, you don't want it. It ain't for you. Don't envy. It is often the curse. Normally, they're not content. That's something I've learned that put me in a super just, I gotta take a super lean back because nobody has inspired me enough to get to where they at. Even when they seem like they on the top of the top of the top, they have not inspired me to thrive to be like them. Metaphorically, I ain't trying to be like them, but literally, they seem to all be miserable. Like the money ain't bought no type of fucking happiness. That should be blowing my mind. Like, what the fuck? I know people say, money don't buy you happiness. Like, literally, it doesn't. They still be miserable as fuck. Me with money, I don't give a fuck about nothing. I don't give a fuck about nothing. I still don't, even when I can't say when I don't got money, because I've always got money. That's the intriguing part. I have recently started back working randomly, but I'm not working at the moment. I hope to get back working, but metaphorically, I'm still building myself. I know I work for myself. I know that part. It's just, I have to heal myself. I have to heal. I have healed a lot, honestly. It's just, well, you got generations, and that's go back to her ass too. Generations of healing that you have to have to even get healing of an acceptance of this type of energy of what I'm meant to do. It is intriguing, honestly. Definitely with the authentic behavior. How can I tell somebody they goddamn future if I'm scared to speak the fuck up? It come off like a fucking joke. You gotta be able to speak your fucking honesty fully. Because you never know what's gonna come through. Everything ain't always gonna be so pleasant. Like, that's the intriguing part. Somebody asked me that. It might have been a guy yesterday, honestly. It wasn't yesterday, it was like a couple of days ago. I told him what I do. And he was like, is it all bad? It would be bad. Like, is everything metaphorically perfect right now in the world? Like, I do Enters in the Dark, so you best to believe there's gonna be some real spicy shit going on for sure. Everything ain't always just I love you status, if that makes sense. I'm about to say unicorns and rainbows, but I don't think that's a good metaphor. It's just be some real shit going on. A lot of incest, rape, stealing and shit, lying, conniving, betrayal, shit of that nature. But there do be good messages coming through too, obviously. Become who you are by learning who you are. That's back to back of that message. Intriguing. That's funny too. This got a 20 on it. It's your values affinity. And the other one is double 2. Double values. This is balance. Somebody or yourself. Whatever you choose, your lover, your career, family, friends, is balanced. But this aspect says, become who you are by learning who you are. Who are you? You're a spiritual individual? You know, who are you? And then the other one says, to know who you are is to know what you wish to do with your life. But I just feel like this is clarity for me. I translated all this last night before I went to sleep. I naturally serve people. Naturally. By giving them answers. I will give you rest. You got a static mind? I will give you rest. You just want to know? I will give you rest. It's just, even with me saying that, people think of sleep. Like, I want to go to sleep. With somebody, I actually met somebody, and I actually seen him recently. I blocked his ass because the way he was approaching me was crazy. I've been struggling with this level too, right here, for sure. Of people feeling like I can't have boundaries for myself. Like, if I say don't touch me, I don't want to have sex, how they get so offended. And just with this person, Mr. Chad, we were just friends. We never even dated. You know, first time we actually spent the most time together, I cussed him out like that whole night because I realized he wasn't over his past. Like, I didn't mind hearing about, you know, his past, you know, who he dated and things like that. I have to learn the person, so I'm okay with it. But eventually I'm realizing, like, you're not over this person. And he couldn't understand it. It was so intriguing. But I most recently seen him. I seen him recently before that. And I was like, oh, we on good terms, you know. Let's start over. It's a whole new year. This was this year. I just seen him this year, beginning of the year. We are in May now. I want to say probably was in January, February, somewhere in that nature. I seen him. Maybe just more recently than that, but it was this year. I seen him. And I was like, hi, you know, let's change numbers. You know, let's start over. You know, it's a whole new year. We did text for a little minute, but then one day, out of nowhere, he texted me some weird ass shit, a long ass paragraph. Talk about the way you treat me now, you would have never thought I loved you and shit like that. I was like, whoa, hold on. Whoa, what? Whoa. What? How did I ever treat you other than the first time where I was letting you know you're not over your past. Go heal your past. The main thing why he don't want to heal that situation is because she hurt him. Talking to somebody else or something like that. But it's like, put your pride to the side. If this is what you want, it's what the fuck you want. Go fix that. You know, it just. But then, just yesterday, or yesterday day before, sometime recently, I seen him. The first time I was doing the implants, I seen him. He came up to me, said hi. I said hi, but you know, I wasn't happy to see him. I was like, I ain't fucking with you. I'm not fucking with you no more. And then I want to see him outside on the bus. And he tried to hug me, and I was just like, no, what the fuck? And he got so offended that I didn't hug him. He got so offended. Like, why are you offended? I'm protecting my energy, sir. I don't know how you been. How you know I want to hug you? Like, I'm talking to you, that's good enough, but why did you get so offended that I didn't let you touch me? That's been energy I've been dealing with. That's been driving me crazy. That aspect of people feeling a certain type of way with me setting boundaries for myself. Like I'm doing something totally fucking wrong. That shit been driving me crazy. Honestly. Cause they get totally pissed. And then he sent me a text message later on saying the same stupid shit. Told him, next time I want a warm embrace. It won't be a next time, motherfucker. Like, why are you approaching me like this? That shit is crazy to me. People going crazy. Like, for real crazy. Cause that shit don't make sense. Like, we ain't there. He even said, he felt like we weren't dating. I didn't date you. I didn't date you. If anything, I thought you weren't never going to talk to me ever again from the first time how I cussed you out. I thought we were never going to talk again. But you wanted to mend things. So I'm like, shit, let's start over. Why not? It's a new year. Just for him to be back on the same bullshit. In a delusional way on top of that. Next time I want a warm embrace. What? I said hi. That was a fucking warm embrace. And that's what I mean, that calmness level. Be calm. I'm giving calmness. I'm giving a warm embrace. And it's like, but I want to hug on you and I want us to hang out. Stop rushing, okay? That'd be great. It would have been great. Now I'm just like, what the fuck? This is ridiculous. This goddamn boundary concept is like, it's a hard aspect for people. And a respect for them on top of that. That shit is driving me crazy. Next time I want a warm embrace. Next time I'm just not gonna fucking speak to you. Cause you didn't appreciate the warm embrace. Which is my best embrace. Just even talking to you is my best embrace to you. Do believe it, and you didn't appreciate it. People can only meet you deeply as they've met themselves. Maybe they still got to work on boundaries. Maybe somebody's doing that to them. Hurt people hurt people. I hate the chugga. It's just, that's what that feel like. Definitely seeing this, people can only meet you as deeply as they met themselves. They don't understand boundaries. Somebody somewhere is forcing something on them that they don't want. I'm glad I got clarity for that, but it's like shit. That right now is driving me crazy. Because that's within my home concept and random people, intriguingly. And that's an energy. That's an important energy. Just because definitely when it goes to protecting your energy and just the people you're around, but it literally reminds me of a family. Cause this type of shit happen in families too, where you're stuck in it. You can't escape it. That's an intriguing part. People just always want to run from fucking problems other than attempting to mend it, heal it. It's just, even with me saying what I'm saying, I've been doing it. Like I tell his ass, you know, I don't want to. I don't want to have sex. I don't want you touching me. You know, that's the intriguing part. Definitely when this is somebody who say they want to marry you, but they think that random people should be able to touch on you. But it's like, that's the type of person you want to marry you? Somebody who can just, random people can just touch on them? We're not dating. You should respect that and appreciate, oh shit. When I do this, it is really meaningful. You just don't let anybody do this. But that seems not to be understood. That shit blows my mind. Mastery. Perspective. Past and future. Clarify past and future. Oh, yeah. Where my deck at? I think I'll use this one. So this past, present, my affinity energy, Cosmo Tarot. You clarify past and future. That's balanced out too. Oh, my Jesus. It's the perspective. It's important. These boundaries are important. It's the energy of don't stop. You're going to run into those energies. Which, almost for myself, how soon as they forget, you know, I'm just speaking on the energy, what I'm seeing in my experiences. But you're going to run into these people who understand and respect your boundaries. Stay firm in it. Be strong and firm did come out. Be strong. Stay true. Don't break just because people are in their feelings because they don't have respect for their own selves. Eventually they will get to that level. Hopefully. It's just, I would say they will, because I've learned that. Certain things I was doing like last year behavior. I talked about it, but I'm mentioning it again. I was doing something and they got told that it was wrong. Later on, they were doing the same exact fucking thing. They were doing the same exact fucking thing, but it's like, you made it seem like it was a problem when I was doing it, but you're doing the same fucking thing. But the whole thing is, luckily for me, I didn't just stop, but I did feel a certain type of way. Like, maybe I should stop. Maybe I am doing something wrong. Just for their asses to turn around and do it. Like nothing wrong with it. And understand that it's a lot of growth in it. That it's actually a good thing. Two of Swords. Ooh, this is good. This is good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's definitely clarity. Two of Swords. Stay true. Firm. Boundaries, keep them for sure. Keep the boundaries for sure. You're going to run into them. or something that's going to have you balanced where you can be authentic. They're going to understand your boundaries, for sure. They got the same boundaries, feel the same exact way. That's the intriguing part. Past and future, they feel the same way. It's probably the same experiences, intriguingly. Just like the person I met yesterday. I asked her about her piercings, because she had a lot of piercings on her face. I was like, where do you get your piercings done at? And she told me somewhere in Parson. I can't remember the name of it right now. But I want to tell her I do spiritual work. She's like, you look like you do spiritual work. You look like an artist. And I was like, how amazing. That's amazing when somebody recognizes what you are actually attempting to display, that you're displaying. You know, like, it's good. I always say, I like to look like a museum. I like that I look like a museum. You just look at me, you just, all the enters, for sure. I love that. And she was, made me so happy, but she told me she'd do tarot too. And then I didn't think about it. I didn't put two to two together because you just never know nowadays. But her belief, I think she's a Somalian girl. I think she was Somalian. But her belief don't accept her doing tarot. That's the intriguing part. She's on the same aspect of being unaccepted within a blessing form. Like, you have, that's what I was getting at. That's what I was talking about yesterday. You have treasure with you, but you keep tossing the treasure out. Like, you don't know what the fuck to do with treasure. You don't know what to do with your blessings. You don't even recognize it's a blessing. That is an intriguing energy, honestly. Definitely with, it's in your family. You got blessed to have it within your structure, and you don't even recognize it. That's an intriguing energy, honestly. I was like, oh my God. Same aspect, unaccepted. It is so difficult. Definitely when you're doing good, you're trying to get help and get answers and stuff, and they just wall. Making you look like you the fucking bad person when you the blessing. But then they go turn around and get the praying and shit. Like, where are you gonna get your answers from, silly? You must don't know your growth. You don't know your purpose or journey. And the magician, I think I'm gonna wrap it up with this. The magician, operating like a fucking magician. Operating like this is clarity. This is clarity. Operating like a magician to your structure. Operating like a magician to your structure. Look at it. Operating like a magician to your structure. You got the here and after energy. Oh, but she told me my life path number is 11, which I was like, oh, that's so great. Like, for me, 11 is a Porto. But it's a master number. It's like, I know I'm a master. Mastery actually came out. It's just nice when people understand the journey. It's so great. And she was life path 9, which I actually looked hers up too. I looked mine's up. And I looked hers up, and it's like, oh, that's so on track. That sounds just like her. Just even the way that she helped me learn mine. A natural healer, out to help. That's the intriguing part. She was on it. She was over there adding up numbers in her mind. She was on it. She was going to make sure I didn't leave without knowing that. Even though she was like, I'm a little jealous. You got mastery. It's like, don't be jealous. We became 9/11 too, which I had to mention, and I'm saying it again because I thought that was so perfect. Like, we 9/11. And the other person that she was with was a path 11 too. I thought that was great. That was double 11. But that's the values. The values headed right to you. They coming. You gonna run into these people. Do believe it. Just stay true. I want to clarify this pause break. A pause break is important too. I seen that. What's this pause break about? Probably just to get awareness of that. What is this pause break about? Bring you deep personal pleasure. Oh. The Hermit, go within. Like me, show up, pull cards. You know the answers for sure. Out the book, I think I've seen intuition like 4 times. With creativity. Naturally knowing the answers. And this is perfect. This is somebody just like you. They could even be in your family. They could actually be running into family who have the same mindset as you. Just like me yesterday and her. I was so amazed. Like, that's the intriguing part when it comes to stereotype, because did I stereotype her from the jump? Metaphorically, yes, because I didn't think that type of stuff would be coming out of her mouth, metaphorically. But did I judge her? I'm going to say metaphorically. Because I didn't think she would be so aware of that type of information, honestly. And she was. She even told me some shit that I didn't know. Very, very tapped in. It is intriguing, once again, as I've been saying a lot, because it's been coming out a lot. You never know where you're getting your help and support from. And if you're just judging from the outside, the way they look, the way they dress and things, you will miss it. And I probably would have missed it. But luckily, I love piercing, because I was actually on my way to get mine done. But like, literally, the average person probably would have judged her and totally missed the goddamn message they blessing. That's the intriguing part. Just about what the outer layer looked like. Because that's what I was judging off of. She was a short person, a bunch of piercings. Like, she had one on her head, her eyebrow, I think her cheek, like her whole fucking mouth. She was iced out for sure. Yep. Which I didn't mind it. I've seen that before. It's not my style, but it's the whole aspect. It is a tribe form. Like, even if I was to speak bad about her right now, it'd be so intriguing because, like, it is a tribe form. You don't have to do everything your tribe do, but y'all do identify the same fucking way. Sometimes people have a hard time with that just because I only want 2 piercings right here. I don't want my whole face done. That's all you need for you. Here and after. Affinity. That's all you need. Why they got theirs all over them? I don't know. Next time I might ask. What would it mean to them? I don't know. Maybe it's a bunch of fucking cemeteries on their fucking face. I don't know. It's a bunch of cemeteries. A bunch of like tombstones. I don't know. Don't give me the lie. I'm going to ask next time, honestly. Because mine's the here and after for sure. With the affinity for the ring. It's just something about that energy is important. Of being the same, but speaking down on them or trying to belittle them. Or not approaching them because of those reasons. That's intriguing. I hate to use this example. It's just the most simplest one that I can come up with off the top of my head. Just how even the holy book, because the holy book I brought to my motherfucking attention recently. And it's like, most of them people in there, if not the majority of them, are people you would consider bottom people. That you would probably look down on. But are hella gifted. Hella gifted. In every form of a way. It's like, how the fuck they be forgetting that? Even though by now, shit, we on top of the top. Like, y'all show some fucking respect. But it's like, that book that they fucking follow. They know it. They know they got difficult journeys and lives. And they literally would call them bottom people just because of that. Your life ain't so easy. All your blessings come later in life. You didn't bloom so quickly. You was like 50 fucking years old, pushing maybe 90, when you actually received your full blessing. Recognition. You know how dedicated you gotta be to keep going? Knowing that your blessings ain't, it's intriguing. The blessings do come slow and steady. Sometimes it overflows. Like yesterday, I overflowed. For sure, I shared a lot, quickly. That's what I mean when I say it comes in. It's just the appreciation, the recognition of it takes a long time. And just to stay faithful on that, knowing people are looking down on you, judging you, that's an intriguing aspect, honestly. To keep going. This is an observer. And this is a cup too. Who is this? Who is that? Somebody at the entrance. They're watching you. Who is that? And who was that? It's Five of Cups. Who is that? Mind elevates itself above the battlefield. Larry, you might be connected to somebody airwavely. Energy-wise. I actually just watched it. I was going to record it too, and I feel like I have one of those shoulda, coulda moments, but I actually just enjoyed the moment because I'm actually donated. We're not metaphorically supposed to record or nothing. But on the TV, they actually had the movie plan that I've been mentioning a lot, and which is this energy. King Kong, and, oh gee, let's not think of the name of it. King Kong versus Godzilla? King Kong versus Godzilla? I think that's the name of it. But within that, it's an aspect where they had to go back to like this island or something. And the people there didn't use words to communicate. It's all airwavely. Like, they ain't even got to look at you to be communicating with you. This is that energy. Somebody's surely doing it. They're not using the moon to do it. It's light in the dark. It's coming through. For extra short. That's why it's balanced. It's Cancer and Gemini. It's headed right to you. Airwavely. Communicating airwavely for sure. Telepathy style. The best way I know to express it. I was like, who is this? They're watching you for sure. Also, they're communicating with you. Airwavely. That's intriguing. That's the song. Talking to the moon, trying to get to you. But you, that's like the person, I feel like me. That feels like me. They're talking to the moon, not realizing that is me. I am the moon. I'm a moon goddess. Talking directly to me. Mind elevates itself above the battlefield. I feel like in chaos, you still communicating telepathy-wise. That's beautiful. And then it's followed up right by the Hermit. Go within. Let me show you. That's perfect. You got the Hermit, go within. Them communicating with you. And mind elevates itself above the battlefield. This is like an outer body experience. Your soul and spirit for sure. That's why when they speak of home of the brave, home of the free and brave, it's the eternal side. They can come in you and then leave out of you. Which made me think of this movie. I just looked it up yesterday. The energy came back into my energy. I feel like I would produce one of those energies. But all they need is touch. That's the intriguing part. They can't get a physical form. All they got to do is touch you to get into you. It's the airwave. But something about the touch. As soon as they touch you, they in you. Because it's energy. That's funny, because even myself, don't touch me. Don't touch me. That's really, I was dead ass serious too. Dead serious, don't touch me. Because normally a different behavior, I probably would have hugged him. Like, come on, come here, give me a hug. But I was like, no. You came off way too disrespectful last time I seen you for no fucking reason. No reason. It was the weirdest shit ever. Weirdest shit ever. There's a lot going on. Honestly. All in good ways. And why was that back flipped over? I don't know. People can only meet you deeply as they met themselves. Maybe somebody don't want to be in a spotlight right now. Maybe somebody don't want to be in a spotlight right now. That's an intriguing aspect of energy. Definitely for a person like me. That's like a prime example from yesterday. You think you want something, but then you turn out you really don't because you're afraid of it. A person like me who do spiritual work, light in the dark, natural lighthouse vibes, can't shit be hidden. You should want to be on display because you're going to be on fucking display. That's an intriguing part about me. That's how we grow. But somebody may want to, they ain't trying to see something. That card flipped over. And people can only meet you deeply as they met themselves. Not ready. That energy not ready for sure. Empowerment. Accept disappointments gracefully. And this is in reverse. Who is this? You can't help what don't want help. They want help. That's funny. It's in reverse. They want help. It's probably this one. The one who wants to hide, but don't really want to hide. Probably ass kissing, people pleasing, probably, because they definitely want help. But you can't help what don't want help. That's intriguing. I feel like that energy. It's almost come off like manipulation energy, but it's like, if it's meant to, it still will come through, and it's still coming through. Airwavely. What did I say? If it's a will, there is a way. It's a way. If there's a will, there is a way. And that's definitely that energy. And it's going with empowerment. And accept disappointments gracefully. Somebody like to step out, huh? Stupid. You learn the value of discipline. Defense on great mud. Jesus. I think that's it for now. Have a great day.